Hello Aquarius, thank you for joining me. Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This reading is going to cover roughly the energies between the 18th to the 24th of May, but timing is fluid, so round about that time or a little bit beyond, or definitely whenever you tune in to this reading. I've already meditated around your energies, Aquarius, and I've done a pre-shuffle. So I'm just going to do a final shuffle and then put the cards out. This is a general reading, Aquarius, so if you want a more specific reading tuning into your specific energies, then please get in touch with me. The contact details are below this video. Also, if you enjoy this reading and you resonate with the style of the reading, if you could press the like and the subscribe button. Subscription is free, but it means you'll be notified whenever any future readings come out. So I'll just do thank you for listening, Aquarius. I'm just going to do a final shuffle now. Hold on, do it again. Okay, right, we'll see what the Fairy Oracle energies want to say to you today at this time. Alright Aquarius, well, at the centre of your reading we've got the tea lion. Right, the tea lion, they can see him, he's looking at us quite accusing, isn't he? But what this energy has come forward to say to you is telling you off a little bit, Aquarius, is saying there's something that needs completing. There's some loose ends need tying to do with something. So it'll be different for all of you, Aquarius. We're all, leading different lives, aren't we? It's just the overall energies of Aquarius come in now. So it'll mean something different for all of you. But the feline this energy is about tying up loose ends. There's something that needs finishing. You'll be aware of what that is. So that's at the heart of your reading. The challenge for you at this time is Lease of the Shadows. Now, Lease of the Shadows comes forward. She's a very supportive energy. She comes in when there is a need, or when you are, or somebody around you, are ready to look at perhaps, for example, traumas from the past. Whatever that trauma may be, difficulties from the past that we've perhaps buried away inside of us because it's been too difficult. But the problem with that is that they do bubble up at different times, these past difficulties, past traumatic events, or difficult memories of certain situations. They will bubble up, and they can then impact on you in everyday life, and they can come up at any time and for no apparent reason. So when Lease of the Shadows is coming, what that means is that it's either for yourself, Aquarius, or somebody around you is ready to, if I put it, to face their demons, to look into the shadows, look into the past shadows, and try to deal with them with support. They're ready for support. You or they are ready for support to talk things through, or to have a look at them, so that they can clear them away, or you can clear it away, ready for being able to move on, having peeled those layers away, so you can grow new layers, Aquarius. All right. And so is that what the feline is saying, that there's something that needs completing, something that needs doing? The loose ends that need tying up, are they connected to past difficulties, memories, traumas, whatever it means to you? So those two do go together quite well. But Lease of the Shadows is in the challenge area, so this is going to be quite challenging for you. So it's not like you've got the washing up to finish, or you've got to tie your shoelaces, or you've just got to finish signing something or dealing with it. It's not as simple as that, is it? Because the challenge is a lot more deep and a lot more difficult for you, and that's why it's a challenge. Now, what can you do? Now, this is in your power to what you can do. This is the Unity card. This is from the higher energy part of the deck. And this is about bringing things together, unifying ourselves. So because I'm looking at the first two cards that have come out, I'm gauging that this Unity card is bringing about different facets of ourselves together now. We need to bring them together to make ourselves strong. All right. I'm also drawn to the antlers. It looks like antlers, doesn't it? And the antlers are the protective, the armor of the male deer, the stag, when it has to come to a time of fighting. So when you're having to face your demons or whatever it is, Aquarius, this Unity card is helping you to grow your antlers ready to do that. All right, to make you strong, unifying different elements and different parts of yourself is going to really make you a lot stronger, Aquarius. All right, so this may not resonate with all of you, Aquarius, but it will certainly be meaningful for some of you. All right, sometimes the Unity card is about when we have to draw on external energies and absorb them into ourselves. Sometimes it's about working with others, with others around us, people who are helpful and very supportive around us, and all of us coming together with yourself to unify for unity, to help going forward. And this links in very nicely with Lease of the Shadows energy. So this is something that you can do, Aquarius. So the other the other card that's come out is the Piper, and this is about harmony. This is achieving harmony in your life, and again, it's another card of bringing different elements, different facets of yourself, bringing them together in harmony. So sometimes it's perhaps an occupation or a hobby, or it's listening to music, listening to harmonious music. It could be going for a walk in the countryside. It could be sharing fond memories and stories with people that we love, with family. Whatever it is, this is something that's going to be very good for you. Internal and external harmony. However it is that you're able to do that, Aquarius. Right. So, right, the outcome here is the Death card. Now, don't panic, don't be alarmed. When the Death card comes out, this means that there is something that is needing to come to an end. There's a cycle of something that, if you think of the harvest, in the autumn, there's no more growth, is there? Because it's time to harvest that which has grown, that which we've nurtured. And then we harvest, and then there's no more growth, is there? Not until the next spring. So this Death card is very much saying the same thing, that something has come to an end or is coming to an end, that needs to. It's completed its cycle, if you like. There's been a completion of a cycle, or a cycle is coming to a completion. And it needs to, Aquarius. Now, obviously, it's different for all of you. All right. If this is representing the actual death of somebody close, recently, then it's my commiserations, deep sympathy for anybody that's suffering the loss of somebody. But that's only for a very, very small number of you, perhaps one or two, if that. It may not mean that this for anybody. But obviously I always have to say that, I always have to consider that when this card comes out. But in the main, for the majority, when this card comes out, it is saying we need to let go of something. Something has served its purpose. We need to learn from the past. We need to be thankful for what lessons we've learned. We need to look back and be appreciative of ourselves, of how far we've come and how we've dealt with past events, past traumas perhaps, past experiences. And now the time has come that we need to think about letting something go and to get ready for going forward with a new beginning. All right, and this figure here in the cloak is holding, looks like a quartz crystal, a sphere, and this is about new energy. This is about, when there's an ending, it's not a complete ending. We take forward some energy, we'll take forward some memories, but what we mustn't do is allow what's come to an end to hold us back from going forward. All right, okay, Aquarius, let's look at what else. So here we have the Sage card. This is another message from the energies. The Sage is a very wise energy, extremely wise energy. The Sage, as you can see, one eye is blinded, there's no sight, but that means that there is inner sight, there is inner wisdom. He doesn't need to see from that eye. He doesn't need to be distracted from what's going on in front of him. That eye is blocked off because he needs to see his internal wisdom and what's happening with his internal connections. But the other eye is open and the other eye is seeing. So the other eye is receiving information and feeding that in. The Sage, as I say, is a very wise, mature energy, and the Sage is very traditional in many ways. However, he is wise enough to know that we're all moving forward. The earth, society, community, individuals, times move forward, and we have to keep up with the times, but that's not to dismiss and negate the important wisdom and experience of what's gone, of the past, and what we've learned and what we keep learning from the past. So the Sage is bringing this extra information in to say, although things are changing, and things are moving and things are changing, and perhaps things are not going to be exactly the same as they've been in the past, but there's lots to be thankful for, lots that we've learned from events, whether it's global, what's been going on with the virus and awful situations, but there's lots to learn from that, and there's lots that we needed to learn, I feel, and that's what the Sage is saying. So on either a global, according to how the global situation has impacted on you, Aquarius, or on a personal level, of anything happening within your own personal life, the Sage is coming forward to say things are moving, and we need to look within ourselves, look within for our wisdom, for our intuition, look back, but now start to piece together. It's like piecing together the jigsaw puzzle, and the need to put that final piece in to get a good understanding of the whole picture. All right, so this is lovely energy coming through for you. Just going back to the Death card very quickly, this could be also representing the ending of an old way, getting ready for a new way going forward, Aquarius. That's just a final thought for you. All right, so take it how it resonates. Thank you for joining me. Do join me again, Aquarius. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Do take care going forward. Bye-bye.